Okay. You guys, can you come closer? Oh my gosh, give me a break. Come closer. Come over here. Don't make me scream. This thing's not working very well. Okay, so, I'm Christine Hsu, and I guess I'm the founder of this Love Boat Alumni Initiative. Well, I had to tell you who I am. Okay, but there was a lot going on to plan this, and so I'm sorry my speech is not that planned, so I'm just going to wing it. Thank you all for coming tonight. We really appreciate it. There were more than 70 people who registered and other people who walked in, so thank you very much for coming. Can I see a show of hands of everybody's here from out of town? Who's here from out of town? Let's get to know you guys, right? You guys know who I am. I want to know who you guys. So let me see a raise of hands. Edward, stop talking. Who else is talking? I'm going to call you out. You guys film those people. Okay, so let me get a raise of hands for everybody here who is from 2000 or above. All alumni here is from 2000 above.
Young guy.
So Alex is the baby. He is the baby, and we did presume that the younger alumni are too busy with their lives to think about a reunion, and this just proves it. Okay, we have one person. Okay, raise your hand. Raise your hand if you're 1990s through 1999. I'm sorry, hold your hand. Is here. Oh, that's a lot. All right. How many people are here from the 80s? Okay, here we go. How many people are here from the 70s? And finally, I don't know if you guys know this, but the program started in 1967, and this picture here is the 1967 students, the first inaugural team that was coming off the plane. They were greeted at the plane and taken to the campuses. Raise your hand if you were part of the 1960s group. Meet Agnes Lou Hyman. She was part of the very first Love Boat program, and she is actually... She there? What?
No, I got cut off. I would have been right about that. Okay. I was 18 on doing that trip. And if you look at the initial whole photographs, I was walking with a guy holding a flag. That's my ex now. That trip really did give us the sense of freedom that we didn't have when we were home with our families. And it was really great to make contact and make friendships and learn a little bit about where our parents' home country is, because we've never been there. We haven't been to China. And it was quite a learning experience. So, I heard that the number they're talking about is 10,000. There's 10,000 of us around the country. That is a slow mob. But I'm glad to be here, and I enjoy watching everybody chatting it up with good friends. All right, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so I still want to do this because I find this to be so interesting. Raise your hand if you were a former counselor? Former counselor. One, two, three, four. Four counselors. Okay. How many people had siblings that went on the program? Woo! That's a lot, okay? How many of those siblings are here today? Okay, all of you come forward. I want to see all the siblings. Terry, come here. In here, picture. Okay, in here. Where is my brother? My brother is here too. Terry. All right, all the siblings. This is actually my little brother, not my older brother. Got it? You guys got it? Where's Marissa? Where's Marissa? Okay, good. Okay. All right.
We're missing one sibling.
Now, it gets better. Okay. How many had cousins that went on the program? Wow. That's a lot of cousins. Okay, and how many cousins are here today? 2 cousins. All right, 2 cousins. Decent. Okay. How many people, this is the important one, guys. You know it's coming. Don't laugh yet. Okay. How many married another alumni? 1, 2, 3. Mark, Susan and Mark. Susan and Mark. All the married people. Yes, all the married people come forward. One seated. Okay, one. Who else? I know there's a lot. Come on. Who else? Where's Susan home too? Susan? Oh my Alright, here we go. These are the ones that married somebody that went on the Love Boat, not necessarily the same year. Woo! Show of hands, come on, that's a big deal. Alright, and I'm almost done with this. Okay, now, how many, because of the Love Boat, were inspired to move back to Taiwan, Hong Kong, Asia to pursue their careers and their lives? Raise your hands. Higher, Amy. Look at that. Mitch, Jim, Margaret, Bruce, Alex, you too. You're a young person. You moved back to Taiwan. You are?
Leon?
I can't see that.
Leon?
Oh, Leon. Okay. Actually, there's actually a lot of alumni that did move back to Taiwan and to Asia. And Jim and I, where Jim?
What?
Jim, maybe you can just speak to all the people that we know. So Jim and I.
So I actually met Christine in Taipei after Love Boat, and we became friends. I worked with her for Oriented, and she dragged me back into this project for the Love Boat initiative. So yeah, it's. I have numerous friends throughout Asia that are part of this Love Boat alumni network.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. No, but thank you. And actually, Oriented is a network of international professionals in Taiwan. It's the sponsor here tonight. I am the founder of Oriented and got the idea to put a happy hour together for Love Boat alumni, and that's how it started. But I didn't know until decades later that the majority of people that helped build Oriented, which was in 19 cities, 1,000 events over 10 years, the vast majority of the people who built Oriented, which started in Taiwan, were Love Boat alumni. Had no idea until very recently as we were working on this together. So you guys are everywhere. Like Agnes said, there's more than 10,000 people who went on the program. So, okay, enough about all of this. All right, so one more question. How many people want to know if the Love Boat program still exists? Come on. Okay, all right. All right, so we have a very, very special guest here tonight. This is Deputy Director Cindy Liu from the Culture Center of the Taipei Economic, I have to read this, Taipei Economic and Culture Office in San Francisco, okay? All right, I'm going to try this in Chinese here. 金山华侨文就服务中心副主任刘黛欣女士 she is here from the San Francisco office to talk to us.
讲中文可以吗？可以吗 ？Okay. I will speak very slowly, okay? Okay, is that okay?
Okay, actually, this is really important to understand, okay? I want you guys to know how hard it was to reach OCAC, Chao Weiwei, the government body that ran the Love Boat program. I was actually physically in the headquarters in Taipei this summer trying to talk to someone. Imagine me saying this, hi, I went on one of your summer programs 30 years ago. The program doesn't exist anymore, but I would like to talk to someone to invite them to a little reunion that we're having. Everyone told me later, because I'm like, how come nobody will talk to me? How come nobody will pay attention to me? And they're like, Christine, you sound ridiculous trying to tell them that. They said these people, a lot of these people who work there weren't even born yet. Right? They have no idea who you are and they don't care. Finally, many emails, many phone calls, I finally get a hold of Cindy and I tell her my story. Cindy, do you know about, she's in San Francisco, I'm like, do you know about the Love Boat? She's like, yeah, kinda, you know. And then she knew about the program and she was very familiar with it. I was so excited to finally reach somebody at OCAC to talk to. And I was like, I was class of 1991. And she goes, oh, I was born that year. But she welcomed me to her office. We met for 2 hours. I really hope that it's the beginning of a door opening between us alumni and OCAC. And so now here is Deputy Director Liu.
大家好，我是侨委会派驻到 San Francisco 金山华侨文教服务中心的副主任。My name is Cindy。然后今天呢，就是非常高兴受到 Christine 的邀请来参加这个 Love Boat 的 reunion。然后就是像 Christine 讲的，就是一开始我也不太知道，就是 Love Boat 就是因为我到侨委会的时候 Love Boat 已经没有了，然后也有。I heard about a lot of stories in Love Boat. Yeah, and one of the alumni told me that all of the stories are true.
They made a movie.
I think there are a lot of people that are interested if the Love Boat program is still exists or not. And actually, unfortunately, it's not exist anymore, but we have another kind of summer camp for English teaching program to students between 17 to 25. And I think you guys will be very interested about this summer camp in Taiwan or learning Mandarin in Taiwan. So I bring some information and I just put it there. So maybe you can get the information and if you want to 如果想要知道更多 if you want to know more information, then you can ask me. And actually, OCAC, we have 4 culture centers in California, one in San Francisco, downtown, in Chinatown. So usually my area is most of overseas community in my area is Cantonese community, and we have another culture center in Milpitas. Yeah, it's like in San Jose, Sunnyvale. Most of the people, I think a lot of Taiwanese people live there, and we have two in Northern California, one in El Monte, it's LA Center, and another one in Santa Ana, it's like Orange County. Yeah. So if you have some question about go back to Taiwan to have a summer camp or language learning, then you can contact our culture center. And I bring another 这里有另外一个广告. We have something like discount card that you can apply it via the QR code. And 这个的话就是 you can get some discount in Taiwan's 新东阳 or in the airport there are some duty-free store. You will get an account there. Or in some Bay Area Taiwanese owner stores. Yeah, so 你们可以参考一下。最后呢，就是 very glad to see you all here， 然后很开心你们又可以跟我们侨委会再度遇上，然后 hope we can 就是 get together， 然后我们就看 yeah do things together. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Yes. Thank you, Deputy Director Liu. We really appreciate your being here. I mean, it was a journey. It was a journey. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap this up a bit. We had a lot of. I need to thank all the people that helped to make this evening. But there's too many, so I'm just gonna ask for a raise of hands because there's so many people got involved. So, if you volunteered with a task tonight, if you helped us research yearbook photos, and if you helped to promote the event, raise your hands. Come on, I know there's so many more of you. All right, fine. Thank you. Okay. And then, yeah, I'm just gonna end it there. I just also want to thank the hotel staff. They did such an amazing job to help us create this event tonight. And don't forget to sign up for our mailing list. Did I miss somebody? We were supposed to show, there's a video. Okay, I'm sorry. Clifton, you have to introduce Clifton. I can't say, I don't know.
Okay, so
Yes, speak it too loud.
one of my friends, he's part of this FF fraternity. He was on Love Boat number 3, and he couldn't make it today, but he recorded a video message that he wanted to share with everyone, and it's on that screen right there. We might want to bring this over just for the value. It's not plugged in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I wanted to share his video.
Do you have to
About-
say who he is? Like,
Yeah, so this is BC. His two sisters went on the Love Boat. He went on the Love Boat. And his sons went on the tugboat, which is like under 15. He's BC.
Okay, that's good. Oh, it's on YouTube.
This is Spoken Track, Love Boat 3, 1960. Bringing you readers to Santa Monica, California. Sorry I can't join you folks.
Hey, Jim, you want to pause it? I'll get the remote.
Sherman.
Yeah, I'm very remote.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'll wrap up. Okay. So anyway, Clifton is from 1969. My understanding is he is involved in numerous community organizations. What can I say? He is the godfather of FF, which is how do you describe FF?
Chinese American fraternity.
Chinese American what?
Fraternity.
Fraternity, yes. And anyway, they do a lot of good work. Is it ready?
Yeah, it's ready.
Okay, go.
play from the beginning.
This is Clifton Chang, Love Boat 3, 1969, bringing you greetings from Santa Monica, California. I'm sorry I can't join you folks for the festivities this weekend, but I'm certainly there in spirit. So what's this secret sauce called love? Alumni have gone on to found and lead companies, they've led governments, and they've led universities. Alumni founded or led nonprofits and professional organizations such as Asian Business League, Apex, and United Way. Personally, some of my best friends came from that Taipei summer of 1969. And indeed, many of my best friends over the past 50 years have been Love Boat alumni. So, many of you share that same story of enduring friendships from your time at Gentile. That is certainly true in my family. Both my sisters have best friends from their 1970 and 1976 trips. Indeed, my sister Victoria married her Love Boat boyfriend. So what's the secret sauce? And how do we evolve it? I don't know. We do know that many Love Boat alumni are accomplished and successful in many fields. We also know that the cross-border, multi-generational Love Boat friendships are very, very special to us. So maybe we can build on that. And maybe we can join together and do something that really makes a difference. Whether that difference is something that changes our life trajectory, or that difference is something that impacts our Chinese community, or maybe that difference is something that helps that secret sauce that we tasted in that summer in Taipei to endure. This is Clifton Chang, looking forward to connecting with another Love Boat meetup.
So I'm just going to wrap up by telling you guys what we have planned for the future. And it's kind of related to the secret sauce that Clifton is talking about. We would love to do research projects to try to measure the impact of the Love Boat. How many people and what they did to elevate Taiwan in the world. Like, what is that? Yes. Oh, okay. No. The Love Boat is often compared with Birthright Israel. Israel has a very similar program where, every year a lot of young people go back, and there have been many research projects done on the impact of that program and whether or not it was effective. But as far as we know, there hasn't been that kind of research done on the Love Boat. And I feel like the secret sauce that Clifton talks about is what we all know intuitively, that a lot of great work has been done. We all, no matter where we are on the political spectrum, we all want peace and prosperity for Taiwan. So we want to measure, the impact that it had, whether it helped the economic development, whether it helped to raise awareness of Taiwan. We've got the documentary, we've got movies, and so we're looking forward to that. We also want to do a Love Boat alumni podcast where we sit down with a lot of you and just have a conversation about how did you hear about it? How did you get in? Did you have connections? Did you meet lifelong friends? What happened after? So we're looking forward to doing that too. So anyway, there's a lot going on. Be sure to sign up for our mailing list if you haven't already. And we have a great Facebook group, a private Facebook group. So if you haven't been in there, it is so much fun. And hopefully we'll have more of these kinds of reunions in the future. And I'm going to end it right there. All right, thank you so much for coming. Good night. Enjoy the food.